Jungle in these streets, speaker beats are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speaker beats are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day on the line, every day.
Squares beware everywhere. I'm JJ Fumby from On the Line Podcast Show with JJ Fumby and Junior. Squares beware. There go Junior, y'all. What's up, man?
Oh, you know, just wrapping it up, man. About to roll over into another day. What's going on?
Oh man, we're gonna chop it up about a little bit about this and a little bit about that. You understand me? Get our viewers something to check us out. They ain't seen us. We still here. We're still here. We're just here. We got jobs, different kind of jobs. But anyway, I'm gonna jump into some stuff that I've been wanting to holler at the people about. We talking about the technology. Technology changed. Everything that changed. Ain't the same no more, ladies and gentlemen. So squares, you need to beware. I'm gonna play this here footage right here.
These crime-fighting drones help officers with the prevention and detection of crime, most times giving them eyes on the ground where they otherwise might be blind. Xavier, this sounds like something out of a movie, but police officers say these drones are actually saving lives.
Across the country, more than 1,400 just like it using crime-fighting drones. This video right here, though, out of Nashville, a suspected shoplifter was caught, then taken into custody thanks to the department's drone. Officer-operated drone able to locate that suspect from the sky, and this is at night, even better. And officers on the ground were able to take him into custody, and that's the strategy a lot of departments are starting to use nationwide, right? The drone is a non-traditional way for officers to catch criminals. Police say they get eyes on the suspect sooner because the drones have a camera that allows officers to see what the suspect is doing in real time. And the drone can flat out reach places officers can't. Whether it's big cities or small towns, more law enforcement agencies are adding these crime-fighting drones.
Not surprised.
Yeah, that's where we at, ladies and gentlemen. Technology, and they're using it in all ways.
Yeah, you know, depending on where it is, what station, how the budget gonna work, but they'll get it done, and pretty soon they're gonna be everywhere. So yeah, when it's something, man. They trying to make crime harder to commit, but if it's man-made, they'll get around it.
Yeah, let's check this out, y'all. This is some different stuff right here. We on some technology. This is what's going on.
Ooh, that's some scary stuff.
Yeah, that's the Rudy. It's from George Jetson. Rudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just had to bring that back in. But
yeah, he just strolling through, peeping out the scenery, see who he can catch, and I bet they got some recording going on. So if he moving around, he filming and recording everything.
Oh man, 100%. 100%. I'm trying to find something else.
And see, these are the things that I'm assuming they just gonna roll out there. They're not gonna tell you when it's coming, how it's coming, or where it's coming. You're just gonna look up and it's gonna be right there in your face.
Pretty much, that's what's going on. That's what it is. I had some other footage of something else. I must have loaded up. But man, I will do it on another show. That's something different, right? We won't keep the ball bouncing. It's another situation right here. So I didn't do your own laugh, man. But I know you ain't up on this right here. But what it is
probably not.
Yeah, well, it's a serious situation. But what took place, I was watching news and I saw it. I said, whoa. So there was a loss of life. So for the people.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, it was loss of life. So we just want people to know, the viewers to know that I'm using this to give a view to people that know might want to keep your hands to yourself. You might don't want to jump up in somebody's face. And I'm gonna tell you this: you're gonna check out the here. Let me just do this.
11 convenience store. The men behind each wheel, the sole occupants of the vehicles, jumped out and got into a physical fight. One of them dropped to the ground unconscious. Paramedics arrived and took both men to the hospital for injuries. The one who had collapsed unconscious at the scene was then pronounced dead at the hospital. The surviving individual is being detained pending further investigation. Let's come back out here live. A lieutenant with the Sheriff's Department tells us homicide detectives continue to gather evidence and interview witnesses. That evidence will then be handed over to the LA County District Attorney's Office for consideration.
All right, we're going to leave that alone.
Yep. Well, you never know. You want to, as they say in the world, let them hands go and jump on people. You have no idea what kind of condition they in. And I'm assuming they're going to slap attempted some type of murder case against him because, or her, depending on how they want to spin it. But for all those out there who want to jump in people's face, let their hands go, or catch that fade, or however the lingo y'all talk, you might want to reconsider that depending on what circumstances these people are dealing with health-wise.
Yeah,
but on that hand, if you know you have some type of health condition and you ain't all the way right, don't be putting yourself in a situation where you can't do nothing. That's unfair to you.
Yeah, that's not good thinking, not at all. But man, one hit and kill him. Man, I've seen it happen before a couple of times.
Well, yeah. Well, like I said, if you know you ain't all the way right health wise, don't be putting yourself in a situation thinking you still got it when you don't.
Oh, 100%. So let's go on to the next one. Sorry to see that, but check this out.
But the store has cut its theft losses thanks to a new AI technology called Vision. It uses the store's security cameras to detect suspicious movements by shoppers, like slipping an item in a jacket, a pocket, or a bag. The staff then gets an alert on their phones when that happens.
This is a previous test that we made, so you can see him putting stuff in his pocket. See?
We checked it out in real time. Our producer put a pricey face cream in her bag, and within seconds, one of the workers gets an alert.
There she is. We see her putting the stuff in the pocket.
The next step is a little trickier, approaching the thief. Workers told us they like to be non-confrontational and simply ask the shopper to pay for the item, and they often do. But sometimes the shopper just bolts.
Some people just
Nice. No more 5-finger discounts. But you know what, man? I have a habit of doing that myself, to be honest with you. When I got a lot of things, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this. Instead of putting it in a basket, I put it in my pocket. Now, obviously, I'm going to pay for it, but you know how it is when you own your phone and you got a lot of things going on. So I'm guilty of that too, but I don't take it out the door. I eventually put it in the basket.
Yeah, well, that's the technology that's available now. So, got to be more careful about, what you're doing and all that. So, yeah, it's out
there's eyes everywhere, man. You barely can't get away with nothing now. And anything and everything can be a camera.
Man, understand me in English, boy. They got someone's watching me.
Yeah.
Was that what's the name did that song?
Rockwell. I always feel like somebody watching me.
You understand me? Yeah, we were on the right with that though. Yeah,
and that song was like 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's get to this too. Getting technology. On the Line podcast show with JJ Funman Jr. We're talking about technology, and this is a situation that happened to me. Here you go. Well, we're gonna let it go. Squares, beware. I'll tell you something. War 2024, something different. I'm in this Popeyes chicken. You know what I'm saying? Running the plane. I come in here. I don't like to talk to no humans in there, but It's all computerized. See them things up there? Those kiosks that you place your order in. You gotta tap the screen, put your order in. Like smart screen, tap it in, put it in, and then pay right there. To the meant for a human to come up to the front and assist me. But well, if you don't know how to work this technology now, 2024, 25 and beyond, they're gonna be in a situation. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you didn't have an FBI clue on what was going on over there.
Yeah, I was shocked. I ain't never had to, I just went to the counter, dog, and I had to figure out, like, I got mad. I'm like, what's going on? They backed it behind it, back with the chicken again, working their pieces with the chicken, but they ain't come to say, how you doing, sir? Welcome to Popeye. How can we help?
Nah, it's too much going on now, man. They ain't messing with you. I've been to a El Pollo Loco like that. I think it was in Riverside. And I'm looking at what are all these computers for? So I just paid attention what the people was in front of me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's how you doing it, man. As soon as I put my order in, about a minute later, they called my number. I was like, damn, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, see, I know people was in there. They had people who was in there, but they wasn't talking. And then the people that was in there, they was like food delivery people. So they were just waiting on their phone, waiting on an order. Ain't nobody say, hey, no, bro, woo. I had to hit the screen. I said, okay, this is thing. Let me hit this thing. And I figured out like real quick. Well,
see, that just lets you know.
Yeah, they quick
to catch up on technology and be up on it. You got to be out in the world, hands on. You got to be, hands on training. You just can't be stuck under a rock and then come out and think things still gonna be the same. It ain't. So you got to be out in the world to figure out what's going on. And it's something else probably coming out. By the time we get used to this, they gonna introduce that.
That part there.
Yeah.
I want to tap on this. I don't know, these some youngsters. I don't know if they're from the city or not, but some resonated with me when I saw this. So check it out, y'all.
Allegedly stolen Beamer when the driver decided to run a red light and was then hit by a car driving in the opposite direction. The impact caused the suspect car to go airborne and ultimately hit 3 parked cars.
It was like a Michael Bay explosion. Like it was like huge, like cars flying. I didn't see any way that people would get away from that not being hurt. That's incredible.
The driver of the fleeing vehicle ran from the scene and was later taken into custody on a neighboring side street. His passenger had to be extricated by paramedics. Both men suffered upper body injuries and were taken to the hospital in stable condition. Allegedly stolen Beamer.
People still out there stealing cars, man. What's going on?
Hey, look. I was on the news, saw it, resonated with it. I haven't been to high-speed chases. I know how it is to tumble over in the car and jump out and run. So I said, yeah, homie got stuck up in that mother.
Yeah, he basically caught himself.
I mean, you're probably one of the little homies. I don't know if he is or not, but years later when he get out of jail or whatever he get out, he gonna see it. He probably heal up. He has something to laugh at, man. But thank God, no one was seriously killed in that event. You know what I mean? So
yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah, them high speed chases, boy, something different. But I know this is rather old to some people, but oh no, yeah, I'm gonna have to speak on it, dog. I'm gonna have to speak on it because as I look at this, and let me just go to it.
Take a look at what happened. Y necesitamos.
Hold on, your head is bloody. So we gotta move to the bus.
I don't know what to say about that, man. I ain't never been nobody bodyguard, security guard, protection. So Hey, that's why they get paid the big bucks. I leave that to the professionals. You can go on and take reins on that.
Well, there was a loss of life. Man, them people not used to getting shot at. And they, as you know, those who stay and watch the news, all them people probably got fired. The head of the Secret Service got fired. And then if you look at the other one, that's how you're supposed to. They showing, hey, this is how we protect our guy that we care about, that was different. I ain't never seen that before, but they did what they looked like they did a better job than the Secret Service. That's all I was saying, is that you got to get better security, man. You got to have better usalam on yourself, man. Your team got to be tighter than that, man, 100%. You just going to be a victim. And those people that are sitting there, those were getting shot at, they wasn't used to being shot at. So they don't know, just hit the deck, figure it out later. They too busy paying attention to what's going on. Don't know what they've experienced that life. So, yeah, it's real out here. But check this out. This is getting off to a different thing. Check this out. It's dealing with the military stuff.
The North American Aerospace Defense Command, also known as NORAD, says it intercepted 2 Russian and 2 Chinese bombers flying near Alaska. The intercept was carried out by U.S. and Canadian fighter jets. NORAD says the bombers remained in international airspace and were not seen as a threat. China and Russia have confirmed that they had conducted a joint air patrol over the Bering Sea, which divides Russia and Alaska. NORAD says it will continue to monitor competitor activity near North America and meet, quote, presence with presence.
This was not a surprise to us. We closely monitored these aircraft, tracked the aircraft, intercepted the aircraft, and which demonstrates that our forces are at the ready all the time, and we have very good surveillance capabilities. And it's the first time that we've seen these two countries fly together. They didn't enter our airspace. I think the closest point of approach was about 200 miles off of our coast. So, but this is a thing that we track very closely. We're able to intercept, and if it happens again, if there's any kind of challenge from any direction, I have every confidence that NORTHCOM and NORAD will be at the ready and will be able to intercept. In terms of the relationship between Russia and China, this is a relationship that we have been concerned about throughout, mostly because we're concerned about China providing support to Russia's illegal.
Yeah, Junior. So
yeah.
So if for the viewers and the listeners, please don't pay attention to TikTok and all the social media stuff. I mean, you can listen to it, because if you're paying attention to like stuff I've seen on social media, you got to be careful what you hear and what you see. If I paid attention to TikTok itself, it looked like we going to war in 5 minutes. Not saying we probably not be going on, but they have a lot of. I hate to sound like the Cheeto man, but you got to understand there are opportunities and to put out propaganda. Now, I'm not saying that we not. I'm not in the government, but I watch what I look at on regular TV. I watch what I see on social media. So make your own determination of that. That's because the art of manipulation is at its full capacity with the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeto man hollering now that he believes a country has something to do with his, rigging an election. We back at this again. When we go look at some of our old episodes, that's what we'll do. An episode about an old episode. Let's move on about that. So we got to understand we do live in a great country. Is it perfect? Nah. Yeah, and I say that because in my line of work that I do for my day-to-day bread, I'm involved with. I come in contact with a lot of people from different countries on a regular basis, on a daily basis, weekly, daily, yearly. Times they ask me, I had to be like a representative of the United States. Hey, and as a black man, you know, once they find, oh, he's Negro. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I am. You know, so I'm African American. And so they get to asking all these questions. This is at the time that we did our little 45 minutes we together, sometimes it's longer. They asking me, you know, a bunch of questions about what you think about this, what you think about that. Never thought I'd be in a situation where I had to consciously think what I'm saying, because it might not come over right because these people are not from this country. And only thing they had interaction with is social media and whatever country they look at their news from. So they looking at BBC, they looking at their country news. Their news is catered to them, not us. Understand where I'm coming from, people? So this is why I said we here have to also watch the news we're looking at too. And I'm telling you, this is not something I thought about, I heard about. This is coming firsthand information from people from different countries, people from Australia, people from New Zealand, people from Cambodia, people from Thailand, people from Greece, people from France, people from Poland. You know, I'm just countless amount of people that I run through from China, from Singapore, people from Africa, people from the Middle East. I mean, I run across a plethora of different individuals, and I had these conversations for the last several years. I've had these conversations, and it's dictated on what's going on with our government. And I never thought I'd be in a situation where I got to be like a representative of the United States to some people that I never seen, and as a black man. So it's been a challenging situation to where I might not tell them like that, or do I give it to them like that, you know, as far as how I break it down to them. So I have to be real conscientious of how I deliver my my spiel to them about how I feel in America. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, got something you want to elaborate on that? Since we on America.
No, I don't pay attention to politics, man.
Okay.
I don't get in that because shit. First of all, I don't know who's who and what's what. I don't believe in nothing.
Yeah, well, you sure did a lot of voter registration for a lot of people that didn't know nothing. You know,
but that's inner city. That ain't dealing with the government.
Put a tag on that real quick. Let's label that up, dog.
Yeah, that's dealing with inner city. That ain't got nothing to do with none of that stuff going on over there.
Gotcha. All right. So let's get to some stuff right here. Check this out. We never thought we'll see this right here. Well, let me get to it. Let me move down to it. Right here. We never thought we'd see this.
Making its debut at the Paris Games this summer as an Olympic sport, breaking, aka breakdancing. And if you're like me, when I first heard about this, you're probably wondering right now, how on earth do you keep score in breakdancing? So why don't we break down breaking? Where did breaking come from? Well, it's about a half a century.
It's an Olympic sport now.
That's good.
Yeah. We missed out, dog. we missed out.
Yeah. Well, not. We can live vicariously through them because you know that come from a hip hop culture which was invented in the Bronx, but it took place all over. So we part of the history. So it's good. Let them go on and get their shine on.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely. But I want to say a shout out to Junior. Went to school, do a different school. So I want to shout out my alumni, my alma mater, high school, Long Beach Wilson. Go Bruins, baby. You understand me? The reason I said that is because we had 3 people that come out of Long Beach, and one couple came out of Wilson that was in the Olympics this year. So I wanted to.
Oh, very nice.
Let me tap into that right quick.
One of 4 Long Beach natives on the team from UCLA, Chase Dodd. Number 11, the youngest member of the team, just graduating from J. Sarah High School, headed to UCLA, Ryder Dodd. More Long Beach, more UCLA, headed to his 2nd Olympics, a key veteran. Please welcome number 12, Max Irving. All right, now we ask Ben Halleck, the captain here, to say a few words about this team.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great, man. That's a wonderful thing, man.
yeah,
Can't be mad at it.
yeah. No, Urban goes to UCLA, and like your brother there. And we also have another one out of the school. A lot of them. Check this out. This is young sister went to Wilson, Long Beach.
Okay, this wasn't my very first track meet, but this is the very first time I was introduced to hurdles at a track meet, and it was in high school. And I was actually at an all-comers meet. It wasn't even a real track meet. It was like a practice meet. And my coach always told me that we would practice hurdles just to practice. Like, I would never be put in a race, and he lied to me. Shout out Fisher, we know what you did. But it was for the better. He was like, okay, you can either run a mile or run the 300 hurdles. I said, put me in them hurdles because I'm not running a mile. Shout out to y'all milers because I could not do it. I think that would be the most memorable.
Yeah, she was in the Olympics and she won a medal.
As she should. Good. It's very hard to get there, let alone win a medal, whether if it's bronze, gold, or silver.
Yeah, check this out. Hit this out. Check it out. This is a script.
All right, there is a high school here in Southern California that has had a former student in each of the Summer Olympic Games since 1952. This year is no different. 2 former students in the Paris Games. Our McCullough Medina covers Long Beach. He is live in front of, drum roll here, Wilson High, Mac.
Yep, you got it. Wilson High, or as we like to call it here in Long Beach, Olympic High. That's because so many Olympic athletes have come out of here. You mentioned a lot, right? 32 in the last 7 decades. Inside Wilson High near the state championship cups, these Olympic banners hang proudly inside Wilson High's gymnasium. Alumni from the Long Beach High School who soared to Olympic heights at every summer game since Helsinki, except for the 1980 games when the U.S. boycotted Moscow.
There's been a lot of talent that have come through Long Beach.
Starting first with gold medal winner diver Pat McCormick in '52, baseball gold medal winner Sean Burrows in 2000, and now water polo player Max Irving and high jumper Rachel Glenn in Paris.
Wilson has turned out a lot of great athletes.
Track head coach Shannon Fisher is exceptionally proud of Glenn. He shared this video of the 2020 grad lifting weights, saying he always knew she had what it took.
She's actually a person who we thought probably would make it to the Olympics.
We're going to be famous. You already know we're going to be in the Olympics.
That's a video of Glenn and her friends she shared with Coach Fisher, clearly setting their intentions on Olympics 4 years ago. She competes early Friday morning now in the high jump in Paris, an event she learned right here at Wilson.
She was pretty much new to the high jump when she came to us, so she's still young in the sport. And for her to be up there with the top in the world is amazing.
Hurdles were her big event at Wilson, but she finished just outside the Olympic qualifiers this year. Fisher believes she'll get there in time for LA 28.
She was constantly asking, what could she do to make herself better?
Fisher says he's proud to see Glenn soar.
Sports part of it's good, but actually creating good human beings, I think, is probably the best part of it.
Creating good human beings. That is the takeaway for that coach there. By the way, we are told that Glenn will compete for the preliminaries at about 1 o'clock our time tomorrow morning. If she makes it, then it's the finals that'll happen on Sunday. By the way, if you're wondering if Wilson High holds the record for the most athletes of any high school in America, we like to think so here in Long Beach, but the U.S. Olympic Committee has not confirmed that for us just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what's up. All right. Yeah.
I had to, hey, come on, baby. Have to rep, baby. Go for the Bruins, man. I had to go for the Bruins, baby.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of phone calls after this, I bet you.
Look. All them jackrabbits, eat your heart out. Wait a minute. You know what? There was a jackrabbit at the Olympics. My bad. Yeah, I got to say this, man. And there was a jackrabbit there. Yes, sir. The ultimate jackrabbit right now.
Motherfucker.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Can't get no better than that.
Hey, look, both our homies is there, huh? Repping the city, you understand me?
Yeah, it's crazy because real quick before we get out of here, I gotta go take this trash out. LA is about to be real hectic these next 3-4 years because 2026, the NBA All-Star game is at the Intuit Dome Stadium in Inglewood. Then 28 is the Olympics. So, you know, come party with us. If we're still around, Lord willing, Lord blessing everybody that's watching this video, listening to our podcast, is around to hang out and explore the festivities for the All-Star game in 2026 and the Olympics in 28. You know, before we get out of here, man, I want to say thank God that we ain't got no court dates. We ain't in no hospital, and we ain't making no arrangements. So y'all keep your head up out there, and you know, we live to fight another day.
100%. On the Line Podcast Show, which y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share button. Come check us out. Check us on my old episodes. We there. We out.
Every day I wake up like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speaking beats are on the line. Hustle to eat free, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day 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 on the line. Every day.
Oh shit, man! I had to piss.